Hello friends, this is Chadha, and today I shall be talking about a transit of a planet which represents our soul. It represents the leadership quality in each one of us. It talks about administration as well. I'm talking about Sun. On the 15th of June this month, Sun is going to take a transit from the sign of Taurus to the sign of Gemini. It shall remain in the sign of Gemini till the 16th of July. During this period, during this tenure when Sun is in this particular sign, Gemini, let us look at the impact on each Lagna and each Rashi, how it's going to affect each one of us. So let's begin with the first sign, Aries. So friends, for the sign of Aries, Sun rules your fifth house and shall be traversing or traveling through your third house. In which case, I see you could have some problem with your father, especially to do with his health. Also, I would say you also have to be more careful about your health of your sibling. There could be some issues pertaining to your sibling with your younger brother and sister. Because Sun is looking from the third house at the ninth house, you may have an inclination or interest towards religious activities or religious studies, whatever it may be. Also, you may get in touch with some new person who may enter your life, and it is going to make things better. It's a good time to fall into relationship as well. But at the same time, at your workplace where you are working, you need to be more cautious because there's a possibility people behind you is trying to tarnish your image, backbiting, office politics, and so on. Enemies will constantly try to harm you or create negative image of yours. But what you need to do is you don't give them a chance to do that. So you have to be very careful. Whatever you are doing, keep it to yourself. Do not share information with other people. Next sign we shall be talking about is the sign of Taurus. Now for Taurus, Sun rules the fourth house and shall be in the second house. So the energy of the fourth house is now in the second house. In which case, there could be a possibility of a discord or some conflict in your extended family, because second house is always about extended family. There may be also difference between the family members, and this conflict or dispute could be regarding property, because Sun rules the fourth house and now it is into the second house. However, as far as your income is concerned, if I talk about your income is definitely going to grow, increase. There will be flow of money. It's a very good time if you want to invest, and especially if you want to invest into property or land. Health, if I look at your health, then you need to be a little careful, because being in the second house, it is looking at the eighth house. So your health needs special attention. Your spouse as well could have a health issue. So you need to be careful over here that you yourself as well as your spouse may get into trouble pertaining to your health. Next sign is Gemini. Now for Gemini, Sun rules your third house and shall be in the Lagna, in the first house itself. Here, definitely Sun is going to bring some aggression into you. Now, maybe aggression, anger. There could be some issue with your ego as well. So that's going to be your nature, at least till the 16th of July. Those people who are into love relationship, or even if you are married, there are chances some dispute would be there in your life. So you have to guard against this, especially if you are married. What will happen is you are going to, because Sun is in the Lagna, you may not be of the nature, but you will try to dominate your wife, which may be the cause of this conflict. Health, yes, you may have some minor problems like maybe headaches, fever, cold, and so on. Next sign is Cancer. Now for Cancer people, the Lord of the second house is now in the 12th house. So second house in the 12th house simply means that your enemies will be very active. But definitely you will conquer them. So they will not be able to do any harm to you. If any matter is going on in the court, or you have some court cases, definitely the verdict or the result is going to be in your favor. You need to be more careful about your health and also the health of your spouse as well. Next sign is Leo. For Leo, the ruler of the first house, Lagna itself, is in the 11th house. Now this is a good position for people who belong to this sign, whether it's a Lagna or moon sign. Benefit is coming from different sources. Financial income is growing, your finances are growing. This is a very good time if you want to invest into something. If you have the other parallel way of earning money, your respect in the society also is growing. It's a very good time to be in a love relationship as well. However, what will happen is this transit of Sun till the 16th of July from 15th of June will make you a little more rigid and stubborn. You need to change your nature. Don't be very stubborn, don't be very rigid. Control your temperament as well. Yes, you will get good support from your family members, your loved ones, and even from your friends. If you are employed, if you are a salaried person, then you may get to hear a good news. A promotion is possible, increment is possible. Next sign is Virgo. For Virgo, the ruler of your 12th house shall be in the 10th house. Now, 12th house energy into the 10th house, which is a karma sthan, luck is going to favor you in the field of your work, whatever work you are, whatever work you are into, maybe profession or whatever it is. If you are salary-based person, that means if you're employed, you will be able to perform quite well at a workplace. Yes, there needs some attention from your side towards the health of your parents. That could be some stress that side. You will need to put more efforts, work very hard to complete every task that has been given to you. And yes, you have the energy, you have the capability, and you will be quite successful in completing all the tasks that has been given to you. Do not waste time on things which is not necessary. Don't while away your time. Concentrate and put all the efforts where, in short, I would say you have to be more productive at this time. Next sign is Libra. For Libra, the ruler of your 11th house, which talks about income, talks about social activities, is in the 9th house called as Bhagyasthan. Yes, increase in the income can be seen over here because Bhagyasthan, luck is supporting you. There is a full support that is coming from your father as well. Ninth house also talks about long journey. So long journey pertaining to your work or your profession also is possible. You will have good income, good profit from these journeys that if you're making. You will be inclined, devoted in religious activities. You will spend some time. There could be possibility of arguments with your brother and sister, maybe over something. If you are working in a government sector, so if you're working for government, there are chances that you will get some benefit. Maybe some of the higher official will recommend you for a promotion and the promotion will come your way. Next sign is Scorpio. For Scorpio, the 10th Lord, which is a house of your karma, your profession, is in the 8th house. Now, as you know, 8th house is all about sudden events, losses, gains as well. And most important is 8th house, you need to be very careful with your health. You have to take extra care with your health. So you must avoid eating outside or eating junk food. Give yourself some time to meditate, do some physical activities and so on. You may have some losses also. So I would say this is not a very good time as far as finances are concerned. Whenever you are doing a transaction of money with whomever you are doing, be very careful. There are chances that you may be duped, cheated, or you could be the victim of fraud. Also try to avoid getting into any kind of argument with others, because you may just, 8th house is looking at the 2nd house, which is a house of speech. So you may say something, do something, and that will cause trouble to you. If you work very hard, if you pay extra effort, put some extra effort at your workplace, you will be successful. So it's all about how much efforts are you putting in. Success will come to you only if you are devoted, if you give enough time to your work and don't waste your time or while away your time. Next is Sagittarius. For Sagittarius, the lord of your 9th house, which relates to your luck, fortune, long journey, is in the 7th house. 7th house is about your life partner or business partner. If you are married, in which case, favorable time for you, because Bhagya in the 7th house says so. You will feel very happy, you will feel very contented with your partner. Maybe later on, there are some transits which is taking place which may possibly get you into some argument with your spouse. Also, you need to take care of your spouse's health. This is not a very good time for your spouse. Those who are into business, and especially if you are into business with a partner in partnership, you will get good results. You will make a very speedy, very fast growth in your career. This is really a very good time for you. This transit of Sun is very auspicious for you if you want to get married with the person whom you love. So if you want to take your romance, your romantic partner to the next level, this is really a very good time. It's time for you to introduce your love to your family. Next sign is Capricorn. Now Capricorn, again, the lord of the 8th house is into the 6th house. See this, yes, I agree, it forms a Viparita yoke also. But as far as the transit goes, I see that you need to be more careful, put a lot of effort in completing your work. Every task that has been given to you, you have to put extra effort. Don't be very lethargic. You are going to need some more energy to perform the task. So you're going to feel a little low. You have to pull up the socks. You have to try and finish off all your work. You have to be very much alert towards your opponents also. They may try to harm you. Sun, yes, is making you more energetic, and you will see that, at your workplace, if you try very hard, if you can gather some energy, you at your workplace, you will be performing your job very quickly. If you have taken loan, this is a time to pay the loan back. So you will get a chance, you will have some income, you will have some money handy with you, and you will be able to pay back the loan. In case if there is any court cases going on, this decision shall be in your favor. That's a good news. Let's talk about the next sign, Aquarius. For Aquarius, if you are married, or I would say if you are a married couple, you may have some issue with the children. Maybe the children is not performing quite well with the studies, or they have back answered you, or something will keep you a little stressed. You may also have a dispute with your romantic partner for some reason. And in case if you are married, so I'm not talking to people who are single, I'm talking about people who are married. There are chances of giving some benefit to your spouse. So you will have a good amount of earning, and the benefit goes to your spouse. But at the same time, the health of your spouse will cause stress to you. So I would advise you that you take special care of your spouse's health. Now let us finally talk about the last sign, Pisces. For Pisces, Sun rules the 6th house and shall be in the 4th house. Now in this case, there is a possibility, because the 6th house energy is coming into the 4th house. So there is a possibility of friction, conflict, disputes in the family. 4th house is your family, domestic happiness. You need to be very careful about your mother's health also, especially if your mother is already suffering from some disease that may aggravate. So that area needs to be taken care of. You will have some problems dealing with your profession as well. You may have some stress. Yes, but you will be successful in facing all these problems by your hard work, your understanding, and you will take up every task as and when it comes. Gains can be seen coming to you through landed property, buildings. If you have given some flat of yours on rental basis, then the income is good from that side. If you are employed, you're working as a salaried person, not a business person. And if you're thinking of changing the job, switching the job, this is, yes, a very favorable time for you. Possibility is that if you're thinking of changing the job, you will get a better job than where you are currently. But I want to remind you once again that in my last video I told you it is my experience that whenever Saturn is going retrograde, which is the case over here, then if you take up a job, the job may not be permanent. That means it will not going to be for a very long time. So if you are changing the job, and if it is happening, or your joining date is after the 23rd of October, then everything is fine. So friends, this was all about the 12 zodiac sign, the Lagnas, the Moon Rashi. And if you did like this video, give it a like, click on the notification bell icon as well, and subscribe to my channel. So when and notification bell icon specially, so whenever I upload a video, the information comes there on your smartphone. Take care of yourself. All the best.